Yeah, that all depends on the city that you live in and the codes that they have for the most part. I don't recommend having layers at all, but I've seen, typically 2 or 3 is you're good with the city code, most city codes departments. I think I've seen as many or as lax as 5. The problem with having layers is you have an old deteriorating roof system below or underneath a perfectly good new roof system, and so what happens there is that old one continues to deteriorate from underneath, and that greatly impacts the longevity of the roof system that you put over it. And so now you have what appears to be a perfectly good roof system, and it's deteriorating at a normal rate based on the weather and whatever the elements are doing to it over time, but underneath is doing it at a much faster rate. And so you may have put in the investment to put a lifetime system on there, but with the older system underneath it, it would void that warranty, but it would also cause that shingle that would have lasted 50 years to at least cut the life of that shingle in half. It's that big of a problem to have a deteriorating roof underneath a perfectly good one. Yeah, well, I mean, people make that decision based on cost savings. It used to be a lot more common, but I think people more and more understand. And roofing companies, reputable roofing companies, would suggest that you don't put a perfectly good roof system over one that's old or leaking, which is probably why they're wanting some type of fix. In an effort to probably save money, more often than not, can we just put new shingles over the old ones? And yeah, that'll work typically for a period of time, but inevitably you're still gonna find yourself in a position more than likely that you're gonna need to get the whole thing off and start with a fresh substrate and put the new system on.